Welcome to Book 1, Week 1. We will start at the beginning with Genesis summary. Genesis, the first book of the Bible, lays the foundation for many of the central themes and narratives found throughout Scripture. It begins with the creation of the world by God and follows the lineage of humanity through key figures such as Adam and Eve, Noah, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Joseph. Genesis is divided into two main sections: the primeval history, chapters 1 to 11, which covers the creation of the world, the fall of humanity, and the flood, and the patriarchal history, chapters 12 to 50, which focuses on the stories of the patriarchs and the formation of the nation of Israel. Time period covered. Genesis covers a vast expanse of time, from the creation of the world to the migration of the Israelites to Egypt. While the events described in Genesis span thousands of years, the time period is often understood in a prehistoric or ancient Near Eastern context. Authorship. Traditionally, Genesis is attributed to Moses, although modern scholarship suggests that it may have been compiled from multiple sources over time. The exact authorship remains a topic of debate among scholars. Date of writing. The precise date of writing for Genesis is uncertain, but it is believed to have been composed over several centuries, possibly between the 15th and 5th centuries BC. The text reflects oral traditions passed down through generations and may have been written during or after the Israelites' time in captivity in Babylon. Chapter summary, chapters 1 through 11. Primeval history, including the creation story, the fall of humanity, the story of Cain and Abel, the flood, and the Tower of Babel. Chapters 12 to 50. Patriarchal history, focusing on the lives of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Joseph, detailing their journeys, struggles, and relationships with God. Genesis serves as a theological and historical foundation for the Judeo-Christian faith, exploring themes of creation, sin, redemption, and the covenantal relationship between God and humanity. The book of Genesis carries several key takeaways and messages that resonate throughout the entirety of the Bible and are foundational to Judeo-Christian theology. Creation and God's sovereignty. Genesis opens with the majestic narrative of God creating the universe and everything in it. This underscores the belief in God as the ultimate creator and the sovereign ruler over all of existence. Humanity and sin. The early chapters of Genesis depict the creation of humanity in the image of God, emphasizing humanity's unique role in the world. However, it also portrays the tragic consequences of disobedience and sin, as seen in the story of Adam and Eve's fall from grace, covenant and promise. Throughout Genesis, God enters into covenants with key figures such as Noah, Abraham, and his descendants. These covenants establish God's promises of blessing, protection, and provision for his people, illustrating his faithfulness and enduring commitment to humanity. Faith and obedience. Genesis showcases the importance of faith and obedience in the lives of individuals like Abraham, who demonstrates unwavering trust in God's promises despite facing seemingly insurmountable challenges. Family and relationships. The narratives in Genesis explore the complexities of family dynamics and relationships, including sibling rivalry, Cain and Abel, Jacob and Esau, marital struggles, Abraham and Sarah, Jacob and Rachel, and reconciliation, Joseph and his brothers. Divine providence. Even in the midst of trials and hardships, Genesis reveals God's providential care and guidance over his people. The story of Joseph, for example, highlights how God can use adversity and even betrayal for his redemptive purposes. Overall, Genesis serves as a rich tapestry of theological truths, moral lessons, and narratives that lay the groundwork for understanding God's relationship with humanity and his plan for redemption.